I know, like I said earlier, reds can be really unrepresented here on social media. I feel like this is pretty accurate, especially when I get close here. I feel like this is a pretty accurate representation. This video is all about the color. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chiquel YouTube channel. My name is Amanda, and today I think I'm gonna be able to make you a video that is going to be less than 7 minutes. I don't know, I know that I have issues with that. I know that they tend to be really long sometimes, but I think I can do it because today I'm just gonna be doing a color comparison with some reds. So I know that you poor redheaded ladies out there feel so neglected sometimes. So today, this one is for you. I have 4 reds, 2 by Raquel Welch and 2 by Jon Renau that I want to share with you today. So before I jump into it all, I'm going to remind you to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can learn even more about alternative hair. Okay, so like I said, I think I'm going to be able to do this in less than 7 minutes. I obviously don't know how long it's going to be yet because I need to edit this and put it all together. But when we look at this and see the actual time, we can all either laugh because it's going to be like 14 minutes long, or we can just be so proud of myself because I actually did it. Can't wait to see. But I'm not gonna waste any more time and I'm gonna hop right to it and let you know that I'm currently wearing the wig called Simmer Elite by Raquel Welch. And this is in the color Rusty Auburn, which is in the color code RL30/27. So as you can see, this is not your typical vibrant red color. This is described as more of a pale red, which I think that's accurate. It is a pale red color, and it does have some warm blonde highlights running through it. When I say warm, I'm not meaning like yellow. It's definitely not leaning yellow. It is just I'd say more neutral to warm blonde highlight that runs through it. So like I said, this is not a vibrant red color. This is like a nice toned down auburn with some blonde highlights. So let me do a spin. Now I'm standing in front of a window with some natural light. The sun is not glaring at me. It's like a nice sort of hazy sky today, but I feel like this is pretty accurate, especially when I get close here. I feel like this is a pretty accurate representation of what Rusty Auburn looks like. Okay, now I'm gonna pull the old switcheroo here and show you another color by Raquel Welch. This obviously is a little bit more of a deeper color than Rusty Auburn. And here I have the color Cinnabar, also known as the color code RL32/31. Okay, let me put Cinnabar on, and I'm showing this in the wig Spotlight Elite. Oh my gosh. Forgot for a second, but this is Spotlight Elite. It is the same cap as the Simmer Elite that I was just showing you. So it does have a lovely partially hand-dyed cap with closed wefting on the bottom. We have a nice lace front and a full monofilament top. So I've shown these wigs before on my channel, so you can search through and find more reviews if you want to look at a more in-depth review of these 2 wigs, but this video is all about the color. Okay, so like I said, this is RL32/31 Cinnabar, and this is like a warm, rich, chestnutty color. So you can see sort of that rich brown chestnut in here, and it has all of these warmer red undertones in it. Now, if I get really close here, it almost has, if you can see, like such a teeny tiny sprinkling of like neutral blonde throughout here, but it's like ever so slight. You are gonna see a little bit more vibrant red in here as well, but it's not a ton. The main premise of this is that warm chestnutty color with all that warm red undertone to it. So let me back up so we can see it a bit better. And here it is in comparison to Rusty Auburn. So quite a bit different. Rusty Auburn is a much paler red auburn. Cinnabar is a much deeper and richer chestnut color. And as you can see, it also has a nice bit of red right at the front as well. So if you are a sort of medium brunette color who wants to try to go red, I think Cinnabar is a really good option for you because it's not too drastic of a red color. Okay, now I'm gonna hop over to the Jon Renau colors here, and I have for you the color Shaded Peach, which is the color code 30A27S4. Oh my goodness. So I have this here in the wig called Adriana. Adriana is a really nice hand-tied cap, full mono top, lace front. It's got these beautiful curls on it, and I'm gonna do the switcheroo now. All right, here is Adriana. She's a nice long curly style and she is synthetic, so these curls will hold for you. And she even has some really cute face framing, almost long curtain bangs here, which I always love for a good updo. Anyways, like I said, this is about the color. So we have here a sort of natural medium red, and we're also mixed with some red, gold, blonde highlights in here as well. So we are gonna have a really beautiful blend of colors in here that makes this medium neutral red tone. Now this color also has a medium to dark brown root. So there's that rooting, and I find it blends really nicely in with the color. It's not too drastic of a root, which is nice. Here, let me get up nice and close so you can really see the blend of that medium natural red with the sort of red gold blonde blend. Overall, this is a paler red than Cinnabar is. You're gonna find a little bit more of some deeper red tones in Cinnabar. Shaded Peach is gonna be a little bit paler with that blonde in it as well. And here it is next to Rusty Auburn, which I find Rusty Auburn is even more pale and a bit lighter than Shaded Peach. Okay, next I'm gonna show you the color FS26/31, also known as caramel syrup. So I'm gonna put this one on, and I'm showing this in the wig called Haute by Jon Renau. So caramel syrup I find is going to be the lightest of the bunch I've shown so far, and it's gonna be the least red. So what this is here is more of a medium to light reddish brown base. So you can see that within here and here. And it's gonna be very heavily highlighted in chunks. You can see the really chunky sort of neutral blonde tone going throughout it. So when you see the color code FS, that means there's something a little bit more significant about it. And in this case, it's those chunky highlights. So if I back up, you can really see those chunky neutral blonde highlights. But I will come forward a little bit so you can get a better look at this color. And this is not a rooted color. If you are into roots, then this color actually does come in a rooted version, FS26/31 S6, also known as salted caramel, but this one is just the caramel syrup with no rooting. Now, out of the colors I've shown today, I guess the closest one would be Rusty Auburn. However, even Rusty Auburn, I don't find to be as close to caramel syrup. Rusty Auburn is gonna have a little bit more of a pale red tone, whereas caramel syrup, it just looks like a reddish brown with blonde. All right, I'm gonna show you one last time all of these all together. So this is Rusty Auburn by Raquel Welch. This one here is the Shaded Peach by Jon Renau. And this here is the Cinnabar by Raquel Welch. So here they are all together. And then of course I'm wearing the caramel syrup. All right guys, how'd I do? Did I get under the 7 minutes that I said? I'm so curious. I still have to go edit this, so I'm not really sure yet. But let me know if this was helpful for you and if you are someone who either wants to try a red color or if you are someone who just loves wearing reds all the time. I know, like I said earlier, reds can be really unrepresented here on social media. So hopefully this helps you guys a little bit with your wig journey. But with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.